Once upon a time in Prambanan, Central Java, there stood two kingdoms known as Kraton Pengging and Kraton Boko. The lordship over Kraton Pengging was in the hands of Prabu Damarmoyo, a virtuous man who had a son by the name of Raden Bandung Modawoso. The other kingdom, Kraton Boko, occupied a sizable land which rightfully belonged under the dominion of Kraton Pengging. At the time, Kraton Boko was ruled by a human Sarjaya known as Prabu Baka, though he had a stunningly gorgeous daughter named Roro Jonggrang. While her father might seem like a monstrous man, Roro Jonggrang on the other hand had a breathtaking appearance, like that of a goddess beauty. Her charming looks had piqued the heart of Kraton Pengging's prince, Bandung Modawoso, whom had made the proposal to marry her. Roro Jonggrang was not quick to accept. She gave the arduous request for the prince to build a 1,000 temple and a well within a time frame of one night. Only then, after it's done, she will agree to be wed by him. Will Raden Bandung Modawoso be able to fulfill such a tremendous and challenging test given by Roro Jonggrang?
The enemy's garrison is almost empty, my lord, so I order the troops to move in.
If there little option, then yes. Occupy the garrison, make sure to secure their supplies.
Understood, my lord.
The feared Prabu Baka had dreamed of an empire of his own. The invasion of Kraton Pengging was not the first campaign of his conquest. Many have fallen before under his hands.
No! Why is this early on? I must report back as soon as possible.
Oh, what do we have here? Where do you think you're going?
Help somebody! Help! Ah!
Prabu Baka did not show any mercy. The poor scout had no chance to flee and he was killed right on the spot. Meanwhile, back in Kraton Pengging's court, somewhere in the courtyard, the courtmaster was managing the recently arrived military equipments. Is this all?
This should be all of them, quartermaster.
All right. So, the delivery was 2 days ago. You know why did it arrive so late?
You can blame the party for that. He's been slacking off a lot more. I'll be going then. Got loads of work to do.
When Zukiman went down to do his own business, Chipluk walked around, carrying things into the storage room. Seneschal, there you are. The head chef had been complaining all this morning.
Quartermaster, I didn't see you there. What seemed to be problem?
The kitchen is understaffed. Too many of the men is drafted away into military service.
What with the increase of military presence?
Anticipation for a war that Prabu Baka from Kraton Boko might soon invade us.
Well, that explains a lot.
Before you go, let me offer some servant for help too.
How much people do you need, Quartermaster?
Maybe about 2 or 3. The barracks requires a restock of equipments.
I understand. I'll bring some men here to help you.
I appreciate it. You can go now. A while later, at the grand courtroom.
Pate, how is the status of the army?
There's still ongoing preparation. Sire, we should be able to begin deployment this afternoon.
Your Highness, Prabu Damarmoyo.
Who there? Why the panic? Tell me what's going on.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I bring with me an urgent message.
Go on.
Prabu Baka, his forces had begun invasion. The scout reported occupation in the northeastern outskirt territory.
What? So soon?
The whole courtroom went silent. The situation became tense.
What have I told you before? Pate, I have said to raise the army and bolster of the defenses days ago.
I'm deeply sorry for my incompetence, sire.
No matter, hurry up the preparation. Hire some mercenaries too. You will lead the army and face Prabu Baka and his force.
What? Lead the army? No, absolutely not. I can speed up the preparation, but I wouldn't dare to lead the army against Prabu Baka. I would rather be a little cleaner than face that brute, sire.
Just bring Modawoso here. We must let the army march further.
Now, sire.
There will become the day where I have enough of your stupidity. Yes, no, damn it.
Sorry, sire. I'll bring you soon right away.
Patay Makeba was quite the slow one to understand something, though he makes up for it in his skillful management capability.
Father, have you cared for me? You look distressed.
My son Bondowoso, the continuation of our kingdom rests in your hands. You must face and defeat the force of Karaton Boko in battle. I give you the full commanding rights of the whole army.
I will ensure you, Father, that Prabu Baka will perish and his madness will be stopped.
While Bondowoso was leaving, Seneschal Shipluk suddenly entered the courtroom bringing a tray with him.
Food and beverages. Come get your food and beverages here.
Bondowoso came back, took the whole tray with him and feasted upon the contents while he walked away once again. After 2 days of marching, Bondowoso and his soldiers arrived at the occupied outskirts region.
Prabu Baka, show yourself and face me in combat.
Who's this charm challenging us?
I am Raden Bandung Bondowoso, son of His Royal Majesty, Prabu Damarmoyo of Kraton Peking. All of you have broke most the extraction. It's time to meet your consequence.
You think you are some hero, huh? Your army are like ant compared to our size. What makes you think you can defeat us?
Well, she was stand trumpet, soldiers of Peking. Remember your training. So, them our process tenacity change.
While the forces of Kraton Boko outnumbers Bondowoso's army, with homeland advantage and mastery of combat, they're able to drive out most of the enemies, with the surviving rest left fleeing. Kraton Peking's army had only took minor counts of injuries and casualties. Soon enough, they've reached into the main fortified garrison of the northeastern outskirts region.
I dare anyone wait at that. To step forward, thus we only mere weakling in the front lines. Now, face the true make of the Kraton Boko finest legend.
You over there, you must be Prabu Baka. Come and fight by yourself.
And you brief one lead, brief you follies. You must be bored of your mind to even think you're able to kill me.
Your words means nothing to me. I challenge you a duel to the death. Defeat me and Kraton Peking will bow to your rule.
Oh, what interesting proposal. I will play along with your terms. Try and kill me, if it be my own kingdom too.
You're finally lost, Prabu Baka.
The day tomorrow, within the royal palace of Kraton Boko, the people there had not heard any reports back from the frontiers.
Sutikam, any news on my father's situation?
I'm afraid not, Lady Roro Jonggrang. We have not received anything regarding the campaign situation.
This is odd. Father usually likes to boast and send reports frequently. A whole day had passed, and yet we still have not a single news about them.
Suddenly, an entourage of people bearing the banners of Kraton Pengging barges inside.
So, this is the palace of Kraton Boko. Look decent.
You! I know you! You are the son of our current enemy king. Guard!
Bondowoso disregarded the statement. He went on to take a look around. None of the soldiers moved. All of the people in the crowd stood silent for a few seconds.
What? Sutikam? You are in a misunderstanding.
Pati, what's the meaning of this?
We were struck by misfortune that result in a change of our liege.
Sounds like you are not telling the full truth. What are you hiding, Patish?
Please, not now, Lady Jonggrang. This may require an announcement to be made.
I don't believe it. You are plotting a betrayal. Admit it.
Very well, my lady. Please calm your manners. Pati Pajan here is going to deliver the news to us.
Fine.
So, in our campaign of conquest, we will meet with a tremendous blunder. Our King Prabhubaka is dead. He beat our kingdom in a duel to the death.
Roro Jonggrang was in shock on how her father could be defeated.
Ah? That? My father? Impossible.
Roro Jonggrang felt not the emotion of grief at that moment, but instead utter disappointment hearing the news. While muttering to herself, she saw the Pati pointing at someone in the crowd, someone beside her.
That man over there, Bandung Bondowoso, he's the one who claimed the throne.
Bondowoso nodded to himself, turning to look around before his gaze met Roro Jonggrang, who was nearby beside him.
Oh, there. Greeting, fair maiden. Never one in this world haven't seen someone with such beauty. Please, let me take your beauty in marriage, young lady.
What? Go away, scrawny dog.
Wait, don't leave me, but there's something I said.
Now that Kraton Boko has fallen into the hands of Bandung Bondowoso, he had begun ruling until more further details regarding the current predicament were given by Prabu Damarmoyo. Throughout those days, Bondowoso courtship over Roro Jonggrang persisted. He kept on pursuing her even after getting rebuffed multiple times already. Within the bedchamber of Roro Jonggrang.
Morning, Lady Roro Jonggrang. May I come inside your room?
Come in.
Are you still feeling down, my lady?
Ooh, what do you think? That man won't stop staring me.
I brought tea, my lady. Here, I hope it at least lighten your mood up.
Whatever.
I will leave you to yourself, Lady Roro Jonggrang. Please excuse me.
Good morning to you, my dearest Jonggrang. Have you gotten a good night of sleep?
You again. Are you dense or something? I have said my answer. It's no.
Please, dearest Lady Jonggrang, don't be like that. I will do anything to prove my love for you. Anything to have you as my wife. No matter how difficult the match might be, I will fulfill it just for you.
If that's the case, I will give you my request later. Leave me alone now. At least let me prepare for the date.
Very well. I eagerly anticipate your response, my lady.
Such a stubborn man. He won't stop unless we must do something about it. I think I might have an idea.
Much later in the afternoon, Roro Jonggrang met with Bandung Bondowoso in the garden of the royal palace.
Ah, there you are, Lady Jonggrang. I had grown quite a bit impatient, but alas, you have finally come. What shall I do to take your hand in marriage?
Bandung Bondowoso, for I to be willing to become your wife, you will build me 1,000 candi along with a well in my name. You may begin now, but remember this, all must be done until tomorrow's morning comes.
Wow, such impossible task for a common man. Fortunately, I'm a responsible man. It shall be done, my dear maiden. I will prove to my eternal love.
After a while, Bondowoso found the grounds where 1,000 Chandi and well shall be laid down. He began gathering resources first. His great strength made an easy thing to do. Bondowoso was a practitioner of sorcery, an adept one at that. When the sun had set, he casted a summoning spell to bring forth jinns. Yet none came until the skies were fully dark.
Yo, you money boss, what can I get you, dog?
I have awaited for far too long. Did you got lost or something? Also, what on earth are the what you're saying?
Actually, yeah, stuck in traffic earlier. Also don't mind me, this is just how I talk, boss.
Fine, you must building 1,000 Chandi along with a single well. Quickly, begin construction. If already got enough material, start building foundation.
You got it, boss. I'll get my 2 best boys out of their cribs.
The Jinn pulled out an otherworldly device from his pocket. Shaped like a rectangle, he began tapping on it. Soon enough, 2 other underling Jinns came into the vicinity.
Aye, what's good, homie?
Why now of all time?
Sup, dogs? We got an order from the boss here. Let's see. Alright. As of you will make 500 Chandi here. There also a will. I'm taking care of that.
Man, I was just about to fall asleep.
Not again. Not another boring job.
Yeah. Gonna nap a bit. You guys gonna first?
The Jinns began their works. What would have taken years to build and hundreds of laborers, they did it in mere hours. Later into the night, the construction progress was almost done. Although the Jinns were paranormal creatures, they still took a break to wind themselves down.
Just a quick rest. My eyes are tired.
Hey man, you ever get bored doing this?
Huh? I couldn't care less.
Man, you're a bummer. You know what I want? Browse, wrestling. We are fighter, man, not a fucking laborers.
Aha. You know we don't have the liberty of choice. At least this isn't something overly complicated.
Hey, you two. I didn't pay the both of you to be lazy. Get back to work.
You never paid us anything. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, homie. We've been doing all the job as of late. Why did you never accept better job?
We're almost done here anyway, guys. Go finish up the last bits.
As the Jinns returned back to work, from the distance, they were watched by peering eyes.
Looks like they are almost done, Lady Roro Jonggrang.
No, not like this. Sutikam, wake the farmers up. Get them to burn as much haze. East from here. Wake the chickens up too.
I see what you're planning. Understood, my lady.
While the Jinns were finishing up their works, it was in the nick of time that the haze burned brightly and the chickens clucked loudly. Both of these paired together brought a near-perfect illusion of morning. It was enough to trick the Jinns. The Jinns approached Bondowoso, who was napping on a tree nearby the construction site.
Hey, boss.
Huh? Is it a finished already?
About that, unfortunately, no. It's already morning too, so cannot do much work anymore.
What? Morning?
To the east, a glowing orange light is casted seemingly towards the horizon.
Well, the project is almost done, but the sun's gonna rise soon. We preferably don't want to get burned alive. We will on a boss.
Bondowoso felt suspicious. Just a few minutes back when he was asleep, the lands were dark with only the moon to illuminate. He went to the source of the lights in the east, arriving at the scene of a large pile of haze burning. Realizing all of this were merely tricks, he soon hurried back and tried to finish up the last bits of the Chandi. But it was all too late. The real sun has risen from the east. In the center of the primary Chandi, Jonggrang had been awaiting him.
How unfortunate! You have failed your task.
You! This must be your doing. It's all a snake. Course be open. I will turn you into a Chandi.